Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Ntilikina out there with Jones, and it's Davies in at center. On the basket by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And he makes good on the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Here's the break. Here's Ntilikina. He can't get it to go. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Jones. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Edwards against Jones. Edwards inside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
From the arc. Six on the shot clock. It's blocked. Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Bonga. Misses the three. Inside. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 7 points in the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Davies. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Edwards against Jones.
2 minutes.
And it's blocked. Pass to Bonga. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Now here's Jones. To the wing right side. And that one is good. He's got 5.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Edwards drives in, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Bonga. Lets it go from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Edwards against Jones. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 11 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Bonga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Davies grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Now, Washington. Okrzewski with the ball. And there's the drive. Bucket is good. And the home team has possession. 6-point game. Here's the teardrop. Good. Nice play there from Napier. Napier's got his first 2 points of the night. Now, here's Washington. He's tightly guarded. Lets the 3 fly. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Takes the 3. Okrzewski grabs the miss. Fires it up. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
To the right side. Pass to Napier. Clock at 6. They shoot again, and they pick up 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Washington, no good on that one. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he drives in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
.151 left now here in the second. Giffey. No good from outside. Here's Lundberg. Napier covering. Over to the wing. And the shot no good. A bit short.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Finds himself wide open and drills it. Here's one bird. No scoring in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Pass to Washington. Here's the screen. Jacks up a three. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Washington's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's Napier. His three-pointers off the mark.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Washington. The layup missed. Now here's Napier. D right on him. He was all alone on that one.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Giffey. Off target from three-point range. Here's Lundberg. And so we wrap up the first half. Leading by 8. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
And let's switch it up. And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
For 3, Edwards. Good D by Jones. We've got Ntilikina. He's out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5, roaming the paint. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. And he gets the bucket. Davies has got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Edwards. Booker outside. Just 3 to shoot. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Booker's got his first basket.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Jones, the pass to Bonga. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Jones against Edwards. And rebounded by Davies. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Screen by Jones. Here's Bonga. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Screen by Jones. Nilikina kicks to Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Out to the wing, front past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Davies. Here's Bonga. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Edwards, that's good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Bonga, no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Lobbed up there for Booker. Pass to De Silva. And the lead is down inside single digits. De Silva's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Jones, the pass to Nilikina. Here's Davies. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Pass to Davies. Beyond the arc. That shot off.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Booker, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Davies. Outside, Jones. This one for three. The shot will not fall. Defended by Jones. The layup off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession.
Awaiting ball.
Here's Lundberg. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Lundberg's got his first 3 points of the game.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's the pick. Giffey. Back to Napier. Another shot. Got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. Pass to Washington. Six on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
That shot off. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
And here's Napier. He tries for three. No good on the shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Partizan can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Napier. It's tipped. Stolen by Washington. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
A three-pointer, no good. Here's Lundberg. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both shots good from the stripe. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. For 3, drills it from outside.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now, here's Washington. Napier covering. Pass to Lundberg. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Launches it from deep. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Down low. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
First personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for your home team.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
From deep three-point land, that shot misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
46 seconds left in the game. Pass to Lundberg. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Washington passes to Partizan. 17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. From deep three-point territory. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this...
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The floater, and he sinks the layup.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Fournier with the ball. Out left to the wing. 4-3. De Silva with the rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And here is Fournier. Pass to Vizenkov. De Silva with the rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And Booker with the jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vizenkov. And that one hits the back iron.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now here's Fournier. Shot to stop the run, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here he goes. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Papanikolaou. Has to fall. Soft touch off the glass. And there's 1:38 left in the first. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Right side Fournier. Pass to fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Drives to the hoop. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Edwards. No made baskets yet. It's hauled in by Fall. Fournier for three. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside Edwards. He takes it in. Got a hand on it. From deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Dorsey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team. Number 8, Shabbat Napier.
Back to Napier. Just 5 on the clock. Right wing. Off the mark, and a bad shot there. And here's the fast break. Here's Peters. The 3 is up. The shot comes out.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Nice move. And he lays it in. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
There's a screen. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one's good.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one drops for him.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
It's Napier with a drive, and the layup is good. Napier's got his first basket. Here's Dorsey. 6 points for him. Here's Peters. The rebound by Napier.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the left wing. 1:53 left to play in the second quarter. He buries it from 3. Napier's got 5 now. Here's Dorsey. Fires the 3. Pass to Evans. Here's Peters. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Evans, that's good. Evans has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Left side, Napier. Shot blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 1:16 left in the second period. Hey, from beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. A tight game here in Utah. Floats one up, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
The home team calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Now here's Napier. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your home team.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Peters. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Out to the wing. Back to Napier. Five to shoot. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Peters' shot is good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Napier. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Edwards, here we go. Count it. Edwards has gotten his first basket of the night. Now here's Fournier. Six to shoot. Here's Papanikolaou. From behind the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
Taking 3 shots. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Now Edwards. To the middle. Pass to De Silva. Fournier covering, and it's good. 2 points. Give him 8 points now.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far, and the shot goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Stray is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Fournier. Banked it in off the glass. Fournier's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Edwards, here we go. Deflected.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Papanikolaou. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Now here's Edwards. Outside for Booker. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's De Silva. And he drops in the layup off the glass. De Silva's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. They double him with Booker. Down low. Here's Papanikolaou. Outside Fournier for the lead. That one no good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Going inside, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
From the top of the key, he buries it. Fournier's got 8.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. It's blocked. They push it up 4 on 3. Booker defending. To the wing on the left. Here's Fall. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Fall's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Fournier covering. Driving inside. Here's De Silva. From 12 feet. The rebound by Vezenkov.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the inside for the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Papanikolaou. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half. They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Ball's gone 4-4 from the field. Perfect so far. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Goes up on the wing. That shot, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That's the way. Here's Peters. Pass to Evans. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The home team calls timeout. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the left block. He can't get that one to fall. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Dorsey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Napier's gone 4 of 8 from the field.
Home team foul. Napier. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dorsey. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now here's Napier. He's guarded closely. Six on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter here. And the three-pointer goes.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
No good with a layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Evans. He connects!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The home team calls timeout. Outside Napier. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket that brings it within one. To the left side wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. It's stolen. Here's Dorsey.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. The home team calls timeout. What's the best strategy for them?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
So it's the home team now. The shot to force overtime. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to open.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the power forward. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Nicolau, good.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Jones with it. Puts up a deep 3. Fall with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's the screen. Jones drives in. That one goes. Just count it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Fournier. Out left to the wing. Here's Nicolau. Misses the layup. Nilikina passes to Bonga. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. And Jones pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Bonga. Fires the 3. Fall with the rebound. Jones has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far from outside the arc, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, some coaches call that an error of commission. You're giving effort, trying to make something happen. You'll live with a few of those.
Here's Nilikina. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Nilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Pass to Vezenkov. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Bonga. Into the lane. He's guarded by Fournier. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Nilikina. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. Going inside. Pass to Fall. Another shot. Can't get it to Fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Outside, Jones. Davies down low. Here's Bonga. And the 3 off target. Here's Vezenkov. Pulls up. Pass to Nicolau. Shot clock at 5. Fournier gets a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. And here's Jones. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Away team ball.
Here's Papanikolaou. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They set the pick. Evans dishes to Dorsey. On the wing, Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Washington. Pass to Lundberg. Good on the triple. Lundberg's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Peters. Now Dorsey. Evans at the elbow. 5 to shoot. Peters kicks to Evans. Top of the key. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
From deep. Peters grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Milutinov. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Dorsey. Second chance shot. Up and in on the layup.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Washington against Evans. A steal. Here's Peters. Nothing on the board. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Pass to Lundberg. Back to Washington. There's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Lundberg's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Dorsey passes to Peters. The shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over in the corner, Washington. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Washington's got his first bucket of the night. Now Dorsey. Pass to Peters. He sinks the 3-pointer.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Washington passes to Pakusevsky. Back to Washington. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Washington. The three ball. Peters grabs the miss. Pass to Evans. Shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot. Evans has got his first 2 points. Here's Lundberg. He has 6. Now Washington fires for 3. That shot off the mark. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Lundberg. Count it. Good. Lundberg's got 8 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Evans outside. From the top of the key, he buries it. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Lundberg. Drops in the tray. He's got 11.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Evans kicks to Peters. Back to Evans. Here's Peters for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Peters has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that concludes the first half. Up 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team. Depth. And that concludes.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Got Ntilikina. He's out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pass to Vezenkov. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
One shot.
And that one misses. Pass to Davies. Here's Bonga.
Team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Jones has it in the corner. Bonga, the pass to Davies. 3 on the clock. Off on the layup.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
It's tipped. Here's Fall. Sinks that one from the post.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Jones, the pass to Bonga. From outside, off the mark. Bonga's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. Right side, Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. 5 points in the game. Comes up empty down low. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
It's Fournier on the wing. Driving the lane. Ntilikina with the rebound. Fournier's gone 1 of 4 so far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No good on the 3.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Off target with his 3. Fournier's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Jones looking for an opening. Basket counts. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Vezenkov. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Papanikolaou's got 7 points in the game.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
3-pointer. Bonga, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside Fournier. There's the triple. Cuts off the pass.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
1:24 left in the 3rd. Here's Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Tries again. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Jones for 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Fournier's shot is off.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Davies kicks to Ntilikina. And he jams it with authority.
Showing off that great vertical yet again. Ntilikina playing with power at the rim.
Here's Fournier. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bonga. The shot missing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 6. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 2. Outside, Jones. Here's Bunga. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Pass to Fall. Outside Fournier. Here's Fall. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Bunga. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Fournier goes in. Tipped away. Bunga deciding where to go with it. Driving in, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
So both teams making some changes here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Evans passes to Peters. Clock at 6. Releases from 15. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
To the wing on the left. And that one is hammered home. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And it's Washington missing.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
The visitors with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. Here's Lundberg. The 3-pointer off the mark. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First team foul.
From deep Washington. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
To the middle. There's the steal. The tray. No good on that one. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Nailed from 3-point land.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Old team foul. Number 5. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Evans. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. "15 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Sports fans, thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Shot is good by Edwards. Jones with the ball. Booker defending. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. Here's Bonga. Launches it. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's De Silva. Beyond the arc. No good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. It's Edwards with a drive. Count it. Edwards got his second basket on the night. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here's Jones. He can't hit that time. Pass to Booker. Blocked. In transition, here they come. Here's Jones. Offline from the top of the key. Jones has gone 1 for 3 on the night. And here's Edwards outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Five on the clock. Pass to Booker. No good. That would have tied it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Bonga. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And they're on the break. Back to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Count that bucket. Jones has got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Edwards. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. Jones with the block. Here's Bonga. No good on the triple. Edwards looking it over. There's the block. Jones against Edwards. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Guarded by Edwards. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. And the visitors call time here. An 8-point differential. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Booker. From the arc. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. There's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Back to Edwards. Pass to De Silva. And miss after miss right now. Here's Bonga. That three's off the mark. Outside Edwards. Here's De Silva. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They're up by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And here's Washington. And there's a pick. Pass to Lundberg. Puts up a three. And he buries his first look.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Soft touch off the glass. Lundberg's got 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's Napier with a drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Lundberg. To the right side. There's the triple. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, Pokusevski connecting with his teammates right there. Boy, that'll make you popular.
Jacks up a 3. Outside Napier. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Now Washington. He's scoreless. Pass to Pokusevski. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Washington. He's guarded by Napier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Here's Washington. Pass to Lundberg. Driving in. The layup misses. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
And there it is for him.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
The three from Washington. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The three. He buries it from 3. 6 points for him.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
The three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Right side, Napier. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Lundberg. Back to Washington. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. Got a piece of it. And Lundberg gets it to go. Lundberg's got 7 points here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Washington passes to Pokashevsky. Here's the pick. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Oh, and there's the whistle. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 7, taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Here's Ntilikina. And he buries his first look.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
No good on the wing 3. Here's Bonga. Drains the triple. Bonga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. With 1 on the clock. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
New topic. Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Right side, Edwards.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And there's the screen. Ntilikina, the pass to Bonga. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And he converts the layup. 9 points in the game. Jones against Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Bonga. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Edwards for 3. That shot is off. Pass to Bonga. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. On target from range.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Count that one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ntilikina, the pass to Jones. On the take, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
There's a screen, puts up a deep 3, and Booker pulls it down. Jones has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Edwards. Comes up empty down low. Left side Jones to the left wing. Here's Bonga. Off target from the wing.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Fires from deep. He's off on that one. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score. And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
1:50 left in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Launches it from deep. And Booker pulls it down.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Spins. Outside Jones. 1:07 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Bonga. And stolen by Edwards. In transition. Here's De Silva. Drains the wing tray.
You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the 3.
Out left to the wing. 44 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
They grab their own miss. Pass to De Silva. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. De Silva's got his second basket of the night.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Jones, the pass to Bonga. 3-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
De Silva, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Bonga. Buries it from 3. Bonga's got 5 points in the quarter. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Number 13, first personal foul, first team foul.
On defense, the visiting team, down by 15. The 3 from Washington.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Outside Napier. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So it's the home team now. At one point, they led by 16. Pokashevsky with it. Picked by Pokashevsky. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. From deep. That one is off. With the teardrop. The shot misses. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
They get it again. Lets it go from deep. Washington grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Pass to Lundberg. Takes a 3. No good that time. Here's the break. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul, third team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Napier, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Lundberg.
2 minutes.
They set the screen. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Napier. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Lundberg. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Lundberg taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Lets the three fly. 1:03 left in the final quarter. Second shot opportunity. No good there. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Jones from outside. Drills it from deep.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Bonga. 24 seconds left in the fourth. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
They get it back. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A clean win, and one where they...
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's De Silva. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Now here's Fournier, guarded closer, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Edwards defending. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for one, Evan Fournier.
Evan Fournier has proven he's someone that you can put on the floor and expect results. So whatever the team needs, especially on the offensive end, he's ready to give his all.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Goes up from the top of the key. A shot off that time.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Lucic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Lucic at the line for two. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Fall. It's about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Fournier with the ball. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Booker, right side. Here's De Silva. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Second team foul.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Third team foul.
Edwards looking it over. Kicks it out to Booker. And the 3 off target. All sorts of time. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Edwards. Booker with the screen for Edwards. Here he goes. Fall with the rebound. Pass to Papanikolaou. Fires the 3. And no good. Here's De Silva. He has 5. It's deflected. 1:06 left to play here in the first. Here's Fall. Scoreless thus far.
0. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They set the screen. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's got the long-range motion going now. Fournier for 3.
Out to the right wing. Pass to De Silva. To the inside. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Vazenkov. 17 seconds left in the first.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
And the first one drops.
0. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. For 3, Fournier goes back up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 1. Let's take a quick break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 1. From outside the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Milutinov. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Peters grabs the miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Three-pointer on the way. Evans feeling it out a bit. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fast break, here they come. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3.
He's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Was shot by Dorsey, no good. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Pass to Peters. The 3-ball. Rebound by Napier. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Evans goes in and stolen by Napier. And here we go. Giffey hands it from downtown.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Dorsey. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dorsey's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Evans with the rebound. It's a 6-point game. The 3 sinks the triple. Dorsey's got 6 in the quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Giffey, there's the try. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
On Friday and then on Sunday.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Now Dorsey. He's got 6.
Away team ball.
.107 left here in the second. There's the pick. Puts up a 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For the away team, number 53, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. To the left wing. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Napier. Hasn't made one yet. Going inside. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so we conclude the first half. Up 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just...
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the home team. And that's all for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the small forward position. Pass to Vizenkov. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. De Silva with the bucket.
Well, we wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
De Silva's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Fournier dishes to Papanikolaou. Back to Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Shoots the three. And Fournier is good for three. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
There's a screen. Pass to De Silva. From the arc. That shot is off. Outside Fournier. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And the shot goes down. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, and Fournier took a beating that time.
Now here's Edwards. Still yet to score. Knocks it loose. Booker outside. Lucic. They grab their own miss. For three. Connects from three-point range. He has 5.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov. Here's Fournier. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Fall can't hit. Outside Edwards. To the wing right side. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. And he banks in the layup. Fall's got his first points of the night.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the layup falls.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Away team foul. Da Silva. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Papanikolaou. Fall passes to Papanikolaou. No good off the front iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Outside Edwards. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. 1:05 left in the third quarter. That one's good. Vezenkov. Here is Edwards. Still without a basket. Here he goes. Pass to De Silva. Taken away. Here's Papanikolaou, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Fall, defended by Booker, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
It's a close game here in Chicago. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Down low. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. 12 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Fall with the rebound. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Fall, and it's Vazenkov in at the 4-man position. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Buries the long-range jumper.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Back to Napier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Fournier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yep, up for the shot. Fournier knew that one was coming as he got knocked off, but the whistle blew.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And he nails the third.
Fournier out there as a floor spacer, someone who's going to stretch out the defense and give everybody room to operate, make their jobs a little bit easier.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. There's a good screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your home team, Evan.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Covered by Evans.
Home team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Outside Fournier. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Covered by Evans. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Dorsey, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Peters. Here's Miller. Oh!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. right wing. Giffey. It's good from long range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Dorsey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dorsey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Misses the layup. Covered by Evans. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ballgame, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
From deep three-point land, he can't hit that time. Here's Peters. Nice shot by Evans.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Giffey. And just miss after miss right now. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Evans with it. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Knocks down the 3 ball. From deep three-point territory. No good. And so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans...
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Bonga. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
And it's Fournier penetrating, and he buries his first look.
The penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drives.
Now here's Jones. No luck on that one. Fast break, here we go. Here's Fournier, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Very difficult to distract Fournier when he's skying up for the jumper. His razor-sharp focus is a differentiator.
Outside Jones. Can't get it to fall.
Away team foul. Bonga. First personal foul First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fournier, a screen on Jones. Here's Vezenkov, defended by Brown. And that one's good. Vezenkov
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jones with a screen on Fournier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Jones' shot is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brown against Fournier, inside. Here's Papanikolaou. Take it away. Here we go, one-on-one. Left side, Brown. Fournier covering. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The three is up. Hauled in by Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bonga from behind the arc. Nails it from three. Bonga's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Puts up a deep three. Defended by Jones. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
In transition, here they come. Offensive rebound, Fournier. Jones with the block. Pass to Bonga. Now here's Brown. The rebound by Vezenkov. 58 seconds left in the first. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown. Fournier covering. Takes it inside.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Off the mark, and the drought continues. Fournier's gone 1 for 4 from distance. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Fall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Jones feels it out. It's Brown on the wing. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really...
And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Washington outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The three. Washington grabs the miss. On the break. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Washington a screen. He takes it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. Dorsey's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Lundberg. Five to shoot. The three ball. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Washington outside. Here's the three. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Evans. And it's all tied up. Evans has got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
The three from Washington. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Evans, that's good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Washington a screen. Ntilikina, the pass to Washington. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's gotten his first points in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Pass to Lundberg. Here's Ntilikina. Washington right side. On the break. Here's Evans. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Here's Dorsey. He's got 5. Peters, no good. 1:02 left in the half. Kept alive. Pass to Lundberg. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Lundberg's got 7 now in this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. From deep. Sinks the tray. Dorsey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Ntilikina, the pass to Washington. 3-pointer. Ntilikina misses. Shot from the wing. Count the basket. 5 ticks left in the second quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't.
And that'll do it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Outside Jones. Fournier covering, and he drives in, shrugs off the contact, and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
3-pointer. Offensive board. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Good on the second one. Now here's Jones. Fournier covering. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's Vezenkov, defended by Brown. And that one's good. Vezenkov.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Bunga. Knocks it loose. Jones up top. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Fournier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fournier's got 10 points in the game.
And hey, Fournier is not just an outside shooter. I mean, he can also get busy near the basket thanks to that quick release.
Fournier covering. Kick out to Brown. Connects from downtown.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Fall, defended by Jones. Here's Papanikolaou for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jones, and it's rejected.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. No good on the triple. Outside Fournier. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by Brown. Fournier's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Jones drives in. Pass to Bunga from the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fournier with the ball. Hits the 3-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Well, you know, it's obvious how much Fournier's teammates respect his scoring ability. I mean, you can see it out there. He's capable from anywhere, and his teammates believe in it.
And, yep, it's good.
keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Jones has gone 2 of 4 from the field. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Fournier. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Bonga has gone 2 of 5 tonight.
Team foul. Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:11 left in the third. Sinks it from distance.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
From outside the arc. No luck on that one.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Outside Fournier. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Vezenkov. Jacks up a 3. Back to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. Out to the wing. Here's Fall. Another shot. Not going to go that time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And they get it back. Pass to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Oh, now we're down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
The 3 from Washington knocks it down from distance.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Here's Dorsey. They grab their own miss. To the wing, right side. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Washington. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Lundberg. There's the triple. Rebounded by Evans.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Pass to Lundberg. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Dorsey. And count it from 19 feet away. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Pass to Evans. Here's Peters. 4-3. Doesn't go for him.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And it's Washington missing. Washington's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. There's the 3. That shot off. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Takes a 3. Second chance effort. Fires from way outside. They get it again. Here's Lundberg. And at last, they get one to fall. Lundberg's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Throws it up high.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The shot by Dorsey, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And it's Washington missing.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
It's stolen. Here we go. All alone. Ntilikina, the pass to Washington. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy.